right, let me get that information real quick. All right, so Salsa is sitting at. Why can't I find anything?
It's all good, bro. Take your time. Look, I'm setting up
Yeah,
the
sorry.
match right now. Yeah.
Salsa is our lowest fighter of the night, sitting at a 1,000 elo. And his opponent is just above him, sitting at 1396.
All right. Speaking of punching above your weight, so everybody who is talking about, they're trying to get their level up to fight. We got some dang already. We've got
Salsa Verde spilled onto the floor.
I know. No, the spilling of the salsa, bro. It's tragic. We got somebody who's donating at 1,000 elo. I'm talking about brand new. So if he's jumping in here, throwing hands, so can you. No prerequisites necessary. Just go ahead and jump into the match, man. I promise you, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So right now he's punching above his weight against El Mexican, who his first time on the stream, mind you. I think both of these guys are debut fights. So let's award that courage. Yeah. Shout outs to both these boxers.
And you can see they got a solid strategy. I think there might be a little bit of delay, but not enough to ruin the fight. Yeah, Mexican is just hitting him with some really sharp 1-2s, being very patient and just waiting behind that high guard, throwing some flurries and then getting back out. Definitely showing some of the inexperience. Salsa Verde looking a little green, a little bit slower on the punches and the reaction time. And there was just outright punching at ghosts.
And double check me if I got this wrong. Is El Mexican in the green and is Salsa Verde in the black?
I think it's the other way around. I think Salsa Verde in the green, El Mexican in the black.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and reset that. I'll double check the reset in the next round.
I might be wrong on that one. Yeah, I was looking at it too quickly.
Okay, just want to make sure we got that right. And if it needs to change, it is what it is.
I know El Mexican is in the blue corner and Salsa Verde is in the red. So we got that reset whenever it happens.
Nice. We got that up. So Fracture Wild, what is that delay? It's a bit of a delay. I'm not gonna lie. This game has been plagued with a lot of latency issues, and for these exhibition fights, we try to definitely match for elo, but also for region. Right, so trying our best with what is in control here on the stream to just give the boxers the best fight ever. And speaking of, I think these guys are coming in. It's a little bit of lag, but I don't think there's a lot to damage the integrity of the fight. What do you think, Solly?
I think so too. And again, these are exhibition matches. We don't, there's not too much at stake here. We always, no amount of losing is gonna have us kick you off the channel. We're always letting people come back in.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if the lag is. You're saying it's not enough to damage the integrity of the fight, but you could usually when you say they're punching ghosts, they're punching just slightly before their opponent. This guy is straight up punching a corner the guy was in 2 seconds ago.
Hold on,
let's keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on that. Yeah.
It's always tough to tell because sometimes, again, with lower elo, you might just be facing someone who really doesn't have that accuracy in them yet. But then again, we've been plagued with this problem all night. We thought we'd matched up pretty good, and you never know. Somebody might have just terrible internet.
Yeah. And I mean, we only have so much that we can do by region, right? So like, if we're both in NA, we'll try to put you together, but we can be across the country, and there could still be some delays there. What region you're in, what your internet provider is, a lot of factors, and that's what makes it so interesting, right? Like you have all of this going on while you're trying to both box and master this game. There's so many different factors, and it's just great to see people adjust to them regardless of what the difficulty is.
Speaking of adjustments, this is the adjustment round, right? This is where we got to get to see people come in and show what they've learned in the first round, see if they can spot any weaknesses or any tells from the opponent, and see if they can kind of capitalize on it. Right now, I think I have it correct now. Salsa Verde in the green, and El Mexican in the black, and Salsa Verde with getting knocked down the first round, He's the one who has to make the adjustment, but, you know, we'll see if he can overcome the difficulties here fighting a tougher opponent.
Yeah, but I like his look. He's got the nice Kelly green going. He reminds me a little bit of Fit Pro VR's character.
You know, is it the green? Is it the Eagles Nation coming together? Is it the green, Solly?
It's the chunky white guy too.
All right. Fights like Fit Pro VR.
A little bit.
I wonder. We might ask him a little bit if he has an MMA background too, because I can see right, like, and that guard is why I think it's not quite, you know, a Philly shell. It really is much more closer to an MMA guard. And if you look at his punches, right, they're much more MMA punches. They're not quite your boxing jab and straight, right? They're coming out of that interesting guard.
Man,
yeah.
I like
good
what
observation.
I'm seeing from El Mexican though. Like, you know, not rushing in to the big bombos, really picking him apart, looking for like spaces where he's open. You know, while Salsa Verde is keeping a good defense on the body, I think it might be just some habits from online. He's not using a lot of head movement. There we go, Blue. That's what you were talking about. My man swinging a ghost right there. I see what you're saying. So right now, El Mexican just taking his time. He doesn't really need to rush in, right? And he's trying to pick him apart where he's open, and I think he realizes that there's a little bit of a lag mismatch because he's not really going in as much as I think he could. But I like what I'm seeing from him. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, and also very, very good technical boxing, right? He's just got a very sharp 1-2. He comes in, he comes out, he takes an angle, and he gets out, right? The fundamentals of boxing: hit and don't get hit.
Whoa! Sheesh! Sheesh!
I don't know what that emote is, but he hit it.
Hey, look, that emote was flexing. Dang, everything is going crazy right now.
All right, now we've got it. One knockdown apiece. Let's see how the adjustments are made. Good job by Salsa Verde, finding that very clean KO. And he's not throwing a ton of punches, but he is very patient with them. And he is showing that he does have that power.
But he does have that power. Well, that man came in with a clean knockout. I mean, that was Fracture over here asking to throw in the... I swear, every match Fracture is saying throw in the towel. Let him cook, bro.
Ball of hatred.
Let him cook, bro.
Very condensed ball of hatred.
All right, so I think I got it all in here now. That's right. We got it correct. So, fellas, how y'all feeling? Do you think Salsa Verde has it in him to close out this round? Do you think El Mexican's going to take it?
With the lag mismatch, I don't think there's any chance in my mind that Salsa comes back from this, honestly.
I mean, he got that KO, or he got that knockdown, so it's not impossible.
It's still a victory, but it was kind of... I don't want to say lucky, but it was a kind of luck-based timing with that lag. Like, whether the ping spike went up or down on his screen, it felt like something happened that allowed him to hit that punch. That was not in his control.
It could have been, but it looked pretty beautiful from this angle. It really did. And it could be that the lag is fluctuating just a bit because right now Salsa Verde finding more shots landed in this round than the first round. And right now he's raining down on El Mexican. Ooh, big counter hit.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that might be a thing. It might be more inconsistent internet as opposed to like outright lag happening the whole time. Because it does look like sometimes he's with the fight and sometimes he's just like 2 whole seconds behind. And the crowd's getting excited. A lot more fireworks coming. Both fighters just shooting at each other. It's becoming a siege. Got the ugly face on Verde.
Another big shot from Verde. Verde now landing some good power shots. Waiting for El Mexican to come in.
Eat up Salsa.
He's trying to eat up Salsa. Stop it.
Throwing out them nachos, picking away at him. Ooh. And I think this is I really want to ask about that MMA guard because again, the shots that seem to work best against Verde are those hooks that are hard to guard against with those MMA guards.
Yeah, he's being very careful of the body, but you know, Mexican is not going for the body a lot. He's headhunting a lot more than usual. Like, he might throw a little lead-in shot to the body, but he's landing a lot of open shots on Salsa Verde. And if I were El Mexican, I would capitalize on that. If you're going to over-index on going to the body, like right there, you know, go ahead and tag him.
I'm noticing.
I think that's the right call.
Salsa, it looks like he's getting caught by a lot of those hooks, but I'm seeing his hand parry a lot of them. Whether that's lag on his screen, if they're landing or not. But it does look like Salsa is parrying a lot of those shots and taking... mitigating at least some of the damage that's coming in on his head here.
Yeah. That right
For
hand
sure. There's definitely a lot of shots that... Yeah, there's a lot of shots that aren't stunning, and there's a lot of hits that don't really seem to be whipping that head back. So it's going to be really interesting to see if the damage, you know, shows a different fight than what we thought we were seeing.
Because the spectator is always going to have a different connection than what the fighters are seeing. So I'm wondering if we're just not seeing the full picture here.
Yeah, we'll definitely hear in a few seconds here as this last round closes out. Definitely want to hear from the boxers as they slug it out. You know, they got to be tired right now, still fighting with a lot of heart. Looking for that last knockdown. Will someone find it?
Looks like Salsa might be gassed and just in time to make it out of there. Let's see who got that W.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is the blue corner.
And El
Both fighters
Mexican
feeling pretty
takes it.
confident.
Yeah, that was great. Let's take a look at the damage here, because I think that's gonna tell the tale of the tape much more here. So we got El Mexican with a strong start, 10-7, big knockdown for him in that first round. Next round, though, much bigger of a turnaround. We saw Salsa Verde come back 10-8 in that round, but then a very close round, 10-9 for your winner, El Mexican, with 28-26. Looking at that back-to-back knockdowns, and I think it just came down to damage, of course. Damage is the other secret mix here. Big damage coming in from all big rounds for your boy in the blue corner. 1103 to 437, 703 to 496, and 1310 to 1002 in favor of your winner out of the blue corner, El Mexican. Let's go ahead and hear from the boxers real quick while I take a bit to reset. For some reason, my timer was just not working. Sorry about that. You know, we'll get to it. Fellas, anybody up for a little chit chat?
Yeah, Salsa here.
Salsa. All right, Salsa. Took me a little bit to get the trunks right. Your first fight here for Ringside VR. How you feeling after that fight, bro?
I'm fucking exhausted, man.
I bet. Now you came into this fight, Salsa, with you guys had lower elo, man. You were probably like the lowest elo person we've had on here, so I want to say big ups to you for having the courage to show up and show out. A lot of people feel like they have to get prepared or ready for a particular thing, and you took the challenge right away. Were you nervous coming into your first fight, or were you just looking to have some fun?
Kind of both. I started at 500 elo, so I had to shoot up to 500 or shoot to 1,000.
Nice.
So that took a while, but I picked up what I could from there.
Man, I'm so happy that you joined in, man. And shout outs to everybody who's joining in on TikTok. I'm gonna get to y'all in just a little bit. I want to hear from the boxers real quick. So as we said, you saw in the fight before, you know, we got folks that are with Coach Bloob here. You know, I got a promo Coach Bloob. Definitely looking to, if you want to look to build up that elo even more, lock in with some of the boxers here, man. You had some really good potential. I got another question for you. Was lag playing a factor into this fight for you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm here at work, so I have to, use
this man lunch break boxing out here. I love it. Much respect. Look, hey,
Dude, how
that cunning and ingenuity. That's how.
But it wasn't very clean. I could see him doing the slideshow on me as well, so I knew it was on my side.
Hey, look, it is what it is. Look, that's dedication right there. You know, get it in where you can fit it in, bro. Well, definitely next time, man, lock in with this. Jump into the chat, say what's up to the homies, get some more matches in. I would like to talk to our boy El Mexican. What's good, man?
Yeah, shout You got some heavy hands.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where he at? I think he's still muted right now. Sol, is he typing in the chat?
He is typing.
He is typing.
I know. I figured. Bro, I just want to say big congrats, man. And if there's anything that you want to say about that fight, just drop it in a message. I'll let the folks know who can't really see it yet.